just wish I can get up there without actually run jumping. Cause I got lucky when I made that. See? That's all I ask. Like, he's finicky with his running because it punches as well. And then the ledge is just slightly too short for that momentum. I just didn't like these platforming segments are one of the best parts of this. Besides the actual RPG turn-based boss fights, which are the best parts, and the searching segments. Finding these things on my own has been the best parts. That's why the map thing has been on my mind. But I shouldn't let that get to me, I really shouldn't, but I feel like that takes away from your entertainment as well. And that's why it bothers me. And I just dwell on the dumbest things. Like, I get that from my parents, or my dad rather. I dwell on the dumbest things. Or I make a mountain out of an anthill for no reason at all. So look at that, look at that. I was holding square that whole time and he decided to slowly walk and then punch. And I didn't even hit square to do the punch. I held it. That's why I'm trying to do it early, so I don't jump over there. But I don't know how I did it, besides running. Because he doesn't jump high enough. Aside from the running. But he take it. Come on. But the run doesn't start for a little bit. There. That's gonna be more annoying than it needs to be. Alright, here comes the worst of these. Right. Come on, hello? Game? I really hate that there's invisible walls and you're like at an edge of something. Like, that should not block me there. I don't like this part at all. He doesn't straight up knock me off. Not knowing what's next annoys me. So I gotta like run down this. No, what the hell are you doing? It's hard to do when I tried. I should have just jumped from the top step. What I wanted to do was get down there and jump so I could see where I'm landing, and my character didn't lost that momentum. Alright, I should jump from the top step while running. I don't know what's coming with that section, so that's why I did what I did. I don't want to sit there and accidentally fuck up like I just did. That was to prevent that. But my character also decide, like, I'm very finicky with platformers too. Like, I will second guess whether I'm gonna land on something, and I knew I was gonna land there, but I meant to immediately run forward. Instead, I accidentally dashed back a bit. But there are times when I land on a small ledge in a platformer and I fumble left and right, and then I fall off because of it. And that's the case of that. Like, I'm glad I'm here. The first two segments aren't too bad anymore, but I really... Go away. Just go away. I wish this magic would last longer. It's so nice having... The beat-em-ups are really the worst part for me. When it's a bad fight, anyway. It's not that bad otherwise. It's just... I just wish this game wasn't a mixture of things. Like, the platforming is fine. Hello? Continue running, you asshole! Unless he decides to sit there and do that, because the controller's inputs want to fucking... I say things, and then things fail. The inputs on this sometimes just don't work. Like, I was running, holding square, and my character decided to stop. I didn't mean to. I jumped. Goddamn game. Told you. Inputs. I say things. The moment I said these platformer sections are fine, they are. But this is what I fucked up. And they are. They're one of the better parts. The exploration and the RPG parts, though, the actual RPG segments, which is the exploring, leveling, and the RPG turn-based combat are the best parts of this. Platforming and the beat-em-up parts could be gone, honestly. Because I'm not looking to play a beat-em-up and a side-scroller. While I love both of those genres, too. This is one reason I also hated Kingdom Hearts Recoded, is because they decided to not only have rail shooters, they also made certain fights change up genre every other boss battle. Whether it was a rail shooter fight, a side-scroller shooter, kind of like Mega Man. Certain fights were actual Kingdom Hearts-y style, and no. And then there was dumb platforming. I don't like that. It just feels like it doesn't know what it wants to be. And Kingdom Hearts is action RPG. I mean, unless you want to make one game literally a different thing, how Chain of Memories is a card-based action RPG, where you use cards and you have to actually use more thought and not just attack and, you know, learn a boss's moves or whatever. You actually have to pay attention to what a boss is using. Not only dodge their attacks if need be, but also pay attention to what they're doing, because you gotta use a certain cards at certain times to be able to block their attacks and break their decks. It was definitely more strategy out of Kingdom Hearts. That's fine, because that was all that. It's not like that went from that to action RPG. Straight up how Kingdom Hearts actually is. But no, Recoded decided to sit there and say, hey, I'm gonna be a mixture of different things. And the best parts of that game were the action RPG side of things. Of course. Everything else was horrible. That includes me playing it on the second hardest difficulty. Or the hardest difficulty. I don't know if that game has... I know Proud Mode. I'm not sure if it has critical mode, but certain segments really murdered my hand, like the rail shooters. Some of them, if you don't have enough health for some of the things, like the little mini boss at the end of the stupid rail shooters, would murder me. Made it to all the way to the near the end of the game before I had to sit there and change up the difficulty just so I could actually try to beat the game. Stayed up all night to fight the final boss, only barely managed to get him down to, barely almost defeated him. I died out of carelessness. But then I just never finished it because I hated it. It was terrible. And it just went on for a lot longer than it should have. I'll get back to it, but I'm only doing that final segment. I'm not restarting it. It's probably one of the few Kingdom Hearts games I don't care to get the actual secret cutscene. I want to, but it's not a good game. It's not what I want. It's not what I want. I gotta jump into timing. No. How did I do that? How did I jump like that? Because this is gonna be the easiest way of getting this. Kim, you annoy me. No. Stop it. Stop it, ninja butt. Alright, ninja guy. Dead. There we go. You stupid fucking monkey boy. Super monkey boy. Jag off. Time to climb vines like Donkey Kong Country. How's it going, everybody? I know you're enjoying some of the stress that some of the instant death pitfalls and spikes have. I'm sure. Whee! No. Bad bird. Bad, weird gargoyle bird thing. Okay. Just gotta figure out. Okay. Oh, God. No. Oh, fucking fire jump. Climb the vine. Oh, God. Oh, God. Where to now? I can't even see. Oh, thanks. Oh, that's lovely. Game? I can't see where I'm jumping to. My jump's gonna get eaten. What the? May I ask how I make that? I guess I just gotta get a mass. I can't go on the vines. I have to just run straight through and just jump. Well, that's great. What are the vines for then? When the blocks reload, I guess? Well, I don't think about that when it comes to blocks that fall. I don't sit there and think about respawning them. I know in games they have that, but I wasn't thinking that. I knew blocks respawn because I've seen it happen, but I wasn't thinking, oh, I'm just gonna sit there and let this, because I didn't know what was ahead. Bullshit. Alright. That's not what I was thinking. That's why they don't make this game the way it is. I swear, is all the Ninja Boys like this? Because I really need to play them now. I'm having fun though. I may not seem like it with that, but no, that I am enjoying this. So I thank you, Quan, for the request. It is fun. It's a fun game. Fun, dumb, stupid game with great dialogue. Parts are frustrating. But that's just because I have not played a platformer and stuff in years. But truly, I'm better at RPGs, and even that, my memory is god-awful. But platformers, I was never, like, the best at anyway. I'm finicky, and my iffy My iffy fingers tend to misjudge jumps and landings, so I end up finicky panicking, and I panic heavily. And that's what all that was, the panicking. So I'm just bad at that. That's why I like... That's why I do that. It's because that's me panicking. Ah! Alright. But that's okay. I panic. But we have fun here at this channel. And we rage. Rage and fun. That's all I am trying to be. I try to be entertaining and have fun. Whether it actually works for people, I don't know. But if it didn't, though, I wouldn't have the viewers that I do. Yeah, take that. I wouldn't have the people that come in consistently if I didn't. So I should give myself more credit than I do. I know I'm not boring. I just overwork myself, stress myself out. But this is far from a rage. I have never truly raged on stream. There was one moment during a Xenoverse battle where I flipped a bit, but only because I was rushing the game a bit and I lost the first fight trying to catch up to friends. And that was like, I flipped and ripped my headset out of my computer and threw a controller. That's not even that bad. That's not even that ragey to me. Nothing compares to me breaking a controller and putting a hole in a wall. Honestly, if anyone knows my family, would understand where it all comes from. Anger. My anger comes from. Jesus! Stop! Fucking ninja balls! Alright. Oh god, wow! What was that save? I'm going to take it. I'm gonna punch this fucking fire. And we're gonna run! Hi! Damn. I don't know what that ledge back there was for. That bouncy ledge? That is really hard to do, because even I'm not going to remember the positioning of any of these things. I was lucky to land on that. I know that was there, but I also I overestimated or underestimated how far that other jump to that vine is. Damn, man! How much further do I gotta go through this stupid segment? I believe this is the progression I need. Because this is close to the town I'm in that requires me to go to this stupid thing, this stupid tower that I gotta crack through. I have this micro ninja thing that allows me to turn myself into a mini ninja Naruto run. Sort of. I don't know how much that'll help me. Not here anyway, but it allows me to get into some tower that I already forgot what the guy mentioned because my poor memory and my reading goes right through my brain and over my head in one ear and out the other. I feel like when I do read, I don't actively read, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. It takes more than just me reading something. I have to either read it for myself, more or less, than out loud. For actually me to pay attention. Because even if I read normal books, not so much manga or anything, sometimes I just forget immediately. Just because that's just the way my brain is. And it's why I say I'm not that most intelligent. Because my brain just doesn't seem to function the way it should. But I've never had great memory. Short term anyway. And it really bothers me. Because this is what happens as the result. Hey Al, how you doing? Sorry if you're hearing all this nonsense out of me right now. I'm trying to justify my poor game playing right now. As entertaining as some of this might be for you, I have issues. Hiya! Ninja boy. Get that ninja. Get that ninja. Get that ninja. Go, go, ninja, go! How you doing, man? And how is everybody doing who is currently lurking? Well, you don't have to unlurk, but just making combo. I'm doing well. Doing well. Sorry about that. Long stretch of talking. Makes me yawn. I'm doing well. I'm eating ice cream. Sort of. Not actively right now, but I have ice cream. Vanilla. Doing good and not the nonsense I'm hearing pops from your mic when you talk. Doing good and not the nonsense I'm hearing pops from my mic. You are? You're hearing pops from my mic? So you're not hearing the nonsense of me babbling? Is that what you mean by that sentence? No one ever said anything about pop sounds. No one. This is the first I'm hearing of this. Has this been doing this? I'm assuming it has, but has this been doing this prior to this stream? Well, now that's something to worry about. I don't know how to fix that. Oh. Now I... Great. Hello? I hope everything sounds a little better. I don't know what the pop sounds are. I'm hearing you fine, but I noticed the popping sounds as I came in. Huh. That's odd. Odd. Yeah, I somewhat hear crackles. Seems better not. I heard a little bit of crackles, but I'm not sure if that's consistent with every stream I've done up to this point. Honestly. We're gonna quickly do this real quick. Okay, that works. Okay, sorry, some of my audio swapped out or did some things when I did that. Okay, yeah, some of my audio fucked up when I disconnected and reconnected my mic, so I wanted to make sure that worked because it normally changes things around. It was a bit worse earlier, as in when I was going on my tirade of me being a finicky platformer. No one said anything earlier. Not that chat's been really active, but there was... Greshot was here. He's been here, actually, so... I don't know if it's noticeable for him, but... Not that chat's been active much for me otherwise. Might just be my mic. I don't... Has it ever done this in the past? Because it's the same settings, the same volume, everything. Nothing else has changed. I have not done any changes to that. It doesn't seem to bother too many people. For anyone who is here, it doesn't seem to be bothering too many people. As I've had 2 to 3 people this whole time, and now 5. First time I noticed it. Okay, well, I gotta figure that out. But yeah, it hasn't seemed to bother too many people. I don't know if people have been coming and going because of this, or because of my stream just doesn't seem like, I don't know, I feel like my stream hasn't been great today, only because I haven't really progressed much, and I sank in and used a map for this game because of the ocean segments, and me still having poor memory of remembering layouts of this area when I'm... Certain areas I've gotten down, but when I'm not in that section and I'm in a different, like, continent off to the side, I'll forget how to go backwards, because this game makes me go back and forth. So surfing. I wanted to not just run around like an idiot. And I'm also like running on very low amounts of sleep. Not that I'm like actively tired, it's just my brain might just not be working effectively. Temporary, yeah. My mic just might have been pooping for some reason. I moved my cable earlier to get it out from under me because it was like right in front of my legs, and I moved it so it's not, you know, where I can accidentally pull it out. That might have done something. Or it's just my mic just feels like fucking up for some reason. Alright. I see. Huh! I see. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god. Okay. Got your new CPU today, and tomorrow I get the liquid cooler. Nice. Nice. Nice, man. GG. Kick some ass. Please. Damn it. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Motherfucker! God, that last segment was rough. No. Oh, no. Oh, God. I don't like this. Oh, boy. Huh. Yeah, that corgi ass. Shake that ass, corgi. Let me see what you got. Ooh, all the butts. That Canadian butt, though. Shake that ass, bitch. Let me see what you got. All them ass. Oops. All that ass. How you doing, Pat? How's it going? I give you some dancing Pokemon for that. All the dancing Pokemon for the ass. All that ass. I just see a bunch of dog butts in my face. Alright, I don't know if I go up or if I go down. Oh yeah, I don't like the idea of going down. I don't like the idea of going up either. It might be my death, just in general. Micro Ninja. Woo! I don't. Eh, it goes good. It's alright. It goes alright. Yeah, there we go. Stream has been my Tushy emotes. Oh, it's so cute. I like it. All the animal butts. It goes well. The stream's been rough because I haven't really progressed too much, and there's been a lot of complaining and me using the overworld map, and that gets on my, that kind of just gets on my nerves. But there's parts where I'm also like, I feel like from running on low sleep, my brain is just not thinking right now. So like, I'm kind of having issues with remembering layouts. And whenever I go across an ocean from one continent to the other side, and I had to go backtrack to a different town to go and talk to some guy about progression, and I completely just, seeing as I haven't been to that very first town in the beginning of the game in a while, I kind of didn't remember where it was to save you guys all the trouble of me backtracking like a moron. Other than that, it's been good, though. It's been a good stream otherwise. At least that's not insta-death. So I feel like going down is wrong. Kind of messes with my brain when I play a game that I need to bring up a map. That's what I was saying. Like, I had to do that a few times, because, like, I think it's just because I haven't had much sleep and my brain's just not working actively. But that's what I did with the earlier Final Fantasy games, and it really stressed and bothered me. And I tried to do most of that without it for a while. And I did most of all this without one until just with the surfing segments, because for some reason, I just haven't. And I knew some of the I knew, like, from the town I was last in to the dock with the tent, I knew how to get there, but for some reason my brain was just not thinking. And I needed to get to a town that I've started at the beginning of the game, and I didn't know where that was from where I was. So. And it just bothers me having to do that. And I'm trying not to use that as a crutch, but unfortunately it's going to happen. But I've been, up to this point, been fine without one. But yeah, no, it does. It wearies on me really badly. But other than that, how was your stream? Donator emote for a streamer for 10k total bits given. Hey, nice. That's hot. I like those emotes. They're hot. Anyway, how did the rest of your stream go, Chocolate Chip? I was wondering where you were. I thought you would have popped in a while ago. But I'm sure you probably wanted to eat or something. No more, no more, no more, no more. Oh god, Magic Boatman. Why do I remember this? Why does this feel like deja vu? When I haven't done this part yet. No! No! Motherfucker! God damn, that is long. Sorry for the scream there, but that is way too long. Damn it! I knew what I was doing, I just did it too close. I wanted to bounce my momentum and move right as I bounced, and that's what was my downfall. Let me guess, that was the end of that, too. I was at the end of this, probably. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not even mad, though. Just annoyed, but not even mad, though. I can't let stupid things like that get me. Most likely time to bring it on? Yes. Good. I tried Guardian Ape a couple times and stopped after that. I was exercising. Ah, that's good. Good. Yeah, you stayed up late, so I'm surprised you... I don't know how much you've slept since last night. I actually only got about 3 hours. if at all. But that's okay. I'm actually a lot less tired than you would think. I was actually more tired yesterday, ironically. It's weird. It's weird. I get more sleep and be less tired, and then or more tired, and then I get less sleep. But that's work for you. Like I was a bit like drowsy at first, because the mornings are usually like after first couple hours at work, I'm like very drowsy in the mornings, and then I wake up. But I'm a lot less tired than you think. Well, my brain does feel like it's suffocating because of that, and that's what's been affecting me in the stream. But I am happy that I've progressed as far as I have at this point without any sort of help. And even that, the map's not really much of a help. It's just to save people the trouble of seeing me run around like a moron. And we all know how that goes whenever I play games like these. And not just these. It happens in Traversal and Souls as well. Also, we got the ability Serenitech or Serenitech or whatever it's pronounced, that it halts random encounters briefly, which is massive help. Doesn't seem to work on water though, from what I can tell. But it's been a massive fucking help. Hiya! Fucking goldfish? Pufferfish? Excuse you. They're not the snack that smiles back. Amazon. The truck that smiles back. Amazon. This trolley-ass pit that leads me to death. Ow. What? Yeah. Hi, chat. How goes chat? Well, it's good to have some people now actually being more active. There's Grishots has been here, but he's been lurking, eating. So, hi, Grishot. But yeah, it's nice to actually have a bit more people chatting, because that's what's starting to get me off the whole frustrations that I was complaining about with the map and just me being me. Not that it's not entertaining to some people maybe, but I just don't like that, because then I feel like I'm just pushing people away, and I don't mean to do that. But I also work myself up more than I should. That's my biggest issue that I need to work on. But it gets my mind off that, and it gets the true entertainment out of my streams and me. Or not. You know what? I deserve that. What's that? Thanks for not grabbing that vine, you stupid ninja bitch. That's my new stream. That's my new Twitch channel. It's Ninja Bitch. Sorry. I don't know what came over me. So yeah, still no luck on Guardian Ape Guardian Ape and his girlfriend, huh? Don't worry, they're one of the most cheap-ass fucking fights for a reason. Multiple fights, multiple opponent duels are a pain in the ass already. Get back to level. Let's get through it all the way. Immediately drowns in water. Sorry. That's why I laughed, my friend. I know, I wasn't even mad about that. I was just like, why? Like, at least I can consistently get through these segments. The segment I died in is kind of finicky still for me, but I at least now know what I'm doing to hopefully start learning it more, because that was the first time I beat it, so I can at least try to consistently get through it. It's the segments after that I'm going to be worried of, because I have least familiarity with them. The one segment I'm worried about is the jumps over the little falling pit, the little staircase that I'm worried about. But everything else isn't too bad. It's that last level I was on that I'm a bit worried now of. I can get through most of this. I just wish this wasn't so damn long. I don't even know where I'm doing with this. The stupid pufferfish can go fuck himself in the ass with his spiky ass body. Yeah, I said it. Go poison your ass. Puffer slut. Kids say the darndest things, don't they? Like, this part was struggling a bit at first. Dolphins use pufferfish like we use weed. That's right, I remember reading something like that. They get high off pufferfish. I remember seeing that. Cats getting high off catnip is the cutest thing. More like entranced. I wouldn't say straight up high. I mean, they do, but it's more of an entrancing thing. Almost did it again. My character just like stops midair and goes back a bit. Motherfucker. That's not me doing that. This, I told you, that, like, I'm trying to actually leap over. But I'm doing it from the top is not what's gonna do it. I'm like, I just wish I didn't have to go back and forth like this. If it wasn't an insta-death, I'd be happy with that. If it was like I'd restart and have like a certain amount of tries, I'd be fine with that. It's the fact that I gotta walk over there every time. Like, that segment is bad. Like, I've been doing it fine, no problem up to this point. And that was like my first death on that watery segment there in a while. Like, that's what I've been doing. Jumping from the top, landing on the bottom, and then do a jump off. But it is still iffy. It's just, I gotta find a better spot to jump from. To consistently do it, I guess. I don't know. I'm not good at this stuff. I love platformers, but I've never been, like, truly great at them because I've never played platformers more than really any other type of genre. I played a bunch as a kid, but once I got into RPGs, I spent most of my life on Pokemon and Phantasy Star. Platformers like Mario and such, I never really truly played much of. I did a lot of Mega Man and Mario, Super Mario World, and that's about it. Jack will have some lean legs from all this. Yeah, he will. Get swole with Super Ninja Boy. Don't skip leg day. Or mouth day in his case. Don't skip mouth day either. I always forget that pufferfish. Alright. Alright. I don't even know where you're leading me to anymore. Can we go, please? Up. I'm holding up. You stupid ninja bitch. Hey! Ow, 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 ow. I don't know why I just let them hit me. I just do. Mouth day sounds dirty. Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite day of the year. Mouth day. Don't skip mouth day. Ladies. Or men. I don't judge. I can't judge. Especially men. Don't skip mouth day. Hey up. Hey up. Stupid burbs! Gargoyle burbs. Whatever the fuck you are. Damn it! Oh my god. What is that can I... Okay, I've done that twice now, so I think I can actively bounce on water. Fucking lazy ass fire, go away. There, you slut! Punch, punch, kick. Punch, punch, kick. That's not a kick, but that's a punch. Fucking poofer fish. That's a blue poofer fish. That's a blue fur fish. Those ones are especially poisonous. Hello? Hiya! Ho ho! Hiya! Off. Yeah, his music's banging. So much so that Ninja Boy's pelvic thrusting. Wait! I can Naruto run now. Yay. But I can't jump. It's my only weakness. I can't jump while mini. It's like I became a midget, like from Final Fantasy III. I don't know where the bottom one goes, but that's okay. Death. That's right. Instant death. Let's do the time warp again. Yeah. Okay, I probably gotta land on him here. Or maybe not. I don't really know. Yes! Yes! No! Go away, fire! Go! 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 Damn it. I thought that was the end. Fuck me. How do you propose I jump on that? Besides running jump. Fucking finally! Dr. Archeo has a field. E-I-E-I-O. Dig here, dig there. Everywhere, dig, dig. Where is my giant? So, is he the man? Did this guy just reference fucking Bingo? Is his name-o? Or... Not E-I-E-I-O, that's not it, but still. That was the first thing that came to my mind because he was spelling. E-I-E-I-O, that's not Bingo's name. I'm Dr. Archeo, and I can break any kind of stone. There's a legend I knew it! That was where I go. I knew it, because it was the closest thing to the town that I needed to be. Even though there was an NPC in the very first town, Nostradamus, that tells me to go find this guy, but I immediately forgot because my memory is god tier awful. I knew what I had to do is find some dude to help me break through the stone, but he said something along the lines of, the guy with you, something, something, you need this, something, something, and he gave me the ability to turn myself mini. After that, I forgot everything. There's a legend saying an ancient giant is buried here. I found some positive evidence, but it just takes time. We need your help. Could you come with us? My help? Well, alright. Take this. Take this watch. I found it while digging, but it's no use to me. Watch? Yokai watch? I don't know what the watch is, but it's a treasure. So it's something that is a gift that's okay. I don't remember what the gift of is the gift of love. I don't remember what that is. I know I found a wedding ring for a couple. I don't know if that's what that is. I know the Shark Cruiser is my airship boat. My boat, not my airship, my boat. Upgraded boat. I also get a submarine later, because I've already got to the point where I talked to somebody about a submarine for some underwater dungeon thing. But I talked to the guy to go get that, the guy who actually gives me the boats, but he never gave me the submarines, so I guess I can't do that yet. Which I figured was later, but I got to a new town that was basically like a port town that was literally built off the water, and they're like, oh, this person revived this person, which I guess the bad guys revived some ancient evil, so I think the guy is named Nargi. Nargigante. Yes, no, his name is Nargi. I made the joke that his name is Nergigante from Monster Hunter. But I think the guy Nargi who was revived is the main villain of the game. Because so far the main villains that I've been up to this point are like this bomber gang that are trying to bomb the world. And they apparently revived this ancient evil or something. I don't know. And then he mentions his balls have been taken. So, they lack balls, fortunately. But, fucking yes! That whole segment wasn't that bad. That last segment scared me because, again, it was new. But leading up to that point really wasn't bad. Once I got used to it. And you can see that I'm actually pretty skilled at platforming when I get to an area's, the potential of the area. But, like, these are, like, the best segments, unfortunately. Like, I like the combat with turn-based RPG boss fights. That's what I played this game, was what I was expecting, just that, like, turn-based. But the beat-em-up segments and the amount of random encounters really stresses me. And it always does in games, but I feel like this is one of the worst I've played. Final Fantasy has had some pretty bad random encounters. High random encounter rate. But I feel like this is just ridiculous. Because there's times where I get out of a battle. There was actually a time in this stream where I got out of battle and immediately went into another one. Okay, so we can now hopefully get to that tower now. I don't like the door's hitbox. I walk into the door, then out of the door to enter it. Also, I don't know what's up with the beginning of the game. This game mentions a guy named Dr. Rubadok. I don't really know his involvement. It's just a weird name, and I love him. And the girls in the town all love him, and even an old lady loves him. But she's too old for him, apparently. I mean, you never know. People are into gilfs. Jilfs, sorry. the guy who created GIFs calls it GIFs, so they're no longer GILFs, they're JILFs. That means girls named Jill are now Gil. And GEFs. I know a lot of GEFs. And GEOFs. Now I'm being weird. Well, that's what that guy gets for calling GIFs GIFs. Because if GIFs are called GIFs, that means everyone with a G in their name, the start of their name is a G, like Jeff. Then they're not called Jeffs, they're GEFs. Even though that's how G's are pronounced for the most part. What's a GILF? I don't know. Girls I love to fuck. No. I mean, that's... I guess? I guess girls can't be GILFs as well. You know what? I never thought about that. GILFs can also be just random women, not just grandmas. Also grandpas. No, it is. GILF is basically a grandma who I like to fuck. Or grandparents, rather. Any elderly person, really. Because a MILF is a mother I like to fuck, a DILF is a dad I like to fuck, GILF is a grandmother I like to fuck, or grandparent. I've heard it more referenced towards the grandmother, usually, but it's both. Seeing as they're both known as grandparents. While they also can be I know you're just kidding. I was being goofy when I stated what I was stating. I don't discriminate with others. No, it doesn't hurt anyone at all. I was just making the goofy joke. Because there's an old lady in literally the first town of this game that states that she loves somebody, but she's too old for him. And I made the joke of, you never know. There are people out there that will marry and date 70 or 80-year-old women, and these kids are like my age or younger. They're into what they're into. If creepy-ass pedophiles can try to make pedophilia legal, there's nothing wrong with someone actually dating someone of age, whether they're 40 or 50 years older than you. It's also kind of frowned upon to an extent, because you're gonna see a couple who's vastly different in age and one person's old as hell. You're gonna be like, that's kind of gross, but don't knock someone's kink, except for pedophiles. There are, that's another joke I kept making too. Or gold digging, yeah, fuck gold diggers. That's what I kept making too. There's a lot of thirsty NPCs. Like, there's a guy in the first town who also mentions that if you're a knight, you can date women. And he says, I wish I can go. Then there's a girl who states that she loves my character. Then the lady who mentions that she's too old for a guy. It's freaking hilarious, this dialogue. Only knights can date women. I wish I could go. Would make it better if this game had a translation error. I know a lot of games being translated in English, like Final Fantasy VII, for instance, is full of a bunch of translation errors. It would be hilarious if this is all translated error and that's not exactly what they are saying at all. That would make that more hilarious. Kind of like if you play a certain ROM of Final Fantasy V, the main character's name goes from Barts to Butts. It makes that even better. Like, that's where Aerith and Eris came from. And that's not the only translation error, that's just the most common one. I won't be able to pick up on that, but everyone knows her real name isn't that. Her name is a translated error in the American version of 7. Her name is actually Aerith, not Eris. But that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. You call who you call. I actually called her Rip in my solo playthrough on the Switch version. I named Aerith Rip. Yeah, Eris is supposed to be Aerith. And if you played Kingdom Hearts, it's accurate in that. And if you played the remake, it's accurate in that. 7's original is the only one that has that error. That has that Eris. My name is Error. Anyway. But yeah, no, I named Aerith Rip in my off-stream playthrough on the Switch version. Now I rename it to Eris because fuck logic. To be honest, I actually prefer the name Eris. It's just, it seems cuter. Aerith is kind of a goofy name, but Eris, I like the name Eris. It just seems more fitting for her. That and whenever I name characters, and if I don't know a good name to name a character, I either name them sexy. Like I named my Tifa character Sexy. Or Hottie. I'm weird with female names. Or that, or I'll name it a girl I'm dating. If I'm dating somebody, I'll name a female character after them. Like my character from Black and White, from Pokemon, I named her after my ex-girlfriend. Usually how I work whenever I name characters. And then for my live streams, I don't name them at all. Usually. Usually. Sometimes I will. Depends. If I have to, I will. But if I'm given the option to not name them at all and keep their actual names, kind of like how you can name Titus in Final Fantasy X, which doesn't make a fucking bit of difference because they never call you anyway by Titus, or the name of the character's your name that you give them. Not that you get ever referenced as your character's chosen name that you give them, but for some reason in 10 they never call him by name. I think that was the reason. I think that was a better reason for giving Titus an actual character name versus having him as a set name, but it's weird to me. Because Cloud you can name Squall, you can name Monkey Boy. You can name all of them. I don't know why I'm blanking on his name right now. Zidane. Thank you. Yeah. For some reason my mind blanked on his name. I know what it was. I just was like derping. Or if you get a choice of a guy or a girl you play as, I choose girl because for me staring at a girl's buttons. Exactly. Yeah. That's why Snoo Snoo is a thing. That's why... Not that Phantasy Star is graphically heavy, but like I prefer female characters most of the time, especially if it's a graphic heavy game. Or it looks good like in Code Vein, which is decent graphics. I made a female character. I always choose... And plus, a lot of the times, female creative characters have better options. PSO2, I made most of my characters are female. Unless I try to make a character that I want to be a male for. But most of my characters in RPGs, if I can, that has character creation, are females. Even in Dark Souls. And that character creation in that looks like ass. Half the time I'm wearing armor and or I'm naked, partially. But it's not like I'm doing that to stare at a person, but Dark Souls does not have great character looks. Anyway. Like Bloodborne, I've always made a female. Dark Souls, I've always made a female. Except for like my first time playing the game. Alright, so now we can head to where we want to go. But like, Snoo Snoo is probably one of the best characters OCs I've made. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, fun fact, there's a mod on, what's the site for PC mods that people use? I forgot the name of it, but I was looking up mods for games. Nexus mods, yes. I was looking up mods for games. I normally don't mod. There's a Final Fantasy X-2 mod where you make Yuna nude. I'm not kidding. People have too much time on their hands. But I was looking up mods for things, and I saw the nude Yuna mod. I'm like, the fuck? full on nude. You see her breasts, not her vagina, but you see her breasts. And it's just like, you guys have way too much time on your hands. Some people are just thirsty. Thirsty people. And I'm sure there are people who've modded Dark Souls to be more lewd. Maybe not that lewd, but more lewd than normal. As a lot of the Dark Souls mods are there to make the game more challenging. Most of the time. So I'm sure it does exist, but most of the mods I've seen are all challenge-based mods, or, you know, adding in monsters and stuff that aren't normally in the game. Or one of the best Dark Souls mods, though, I'm sure you've probably seen it, Chocolate Chip, is the translator mod in Dark Souls 3. The poorly translated mod. That's probably one of the best Dark Souls 3 mods I've seen by far. I've seen one-punch mods. I've seen mods that make Dark Souls look like Limbo. Mods that make it so you use the bow's sight the whole time. So you're basically in a first-person view. Boss rush mode. Stuff like that. I've seen Poke Souls in 3, where basically you capture monsters. Yeah, I would look up... There's several streamers, but Lobos Jr. is probably one of the more popular ones. And he does Dark Souls 3, and Gale proves that he's hands down the best character in any of Dark Souls. Not only best boss fight-wise, but best dialogue. Best dialogue. That and Yoel of Londor also is one of the... Those are like the two best NPCs that have me rolling. And I'm not kidding you. It's poorly translated, but the boss, the very first boss, Champion Gundyr, is translated to Judge Gandhi. And that's actually fitting, because I think Gundyr is there to judge the character Souls lore-wise. He's there as a judge to test your strength. Because you're supposed to... Because his original lore is that he was meant to do what your character's doing in Dark Souls 3. Where he's there to... You know, basically light the fire or whatever. And he was originally meant to be the champion of Ash, but was late. And that's why you face him in the Darkened Grave area. So naming a character that in the poorly translated mod was hilarious. I got lewd mods for Skyrim, but didn't pair them with my play as a kid mod after one time because they would work on the kid mod too. And I'm like, nope. Oh god, that's disturbing. What do you want me to do, boys? Can you make a hole in the wall of Temple Bayon? Let me check the wall. Well, this is not made out of regular stones, but no problem. Watch. Oh, just use bombs, kiddos. Great, you're entitled to receive the honor Digger of the Year. Oh, thanks. Well, I'm an official digger now. Ha ha ha, let's go. The Pokemon Souls is amazing. Being able to capture certain bosses, like Lobos, when I watched him, he actually had, what's his name? Stray Demon? And it was fucking fantastic being able to have that. I wish actual fight bosses would be great, but it would break the game. Like, not only break it as in, like, it would be overpowered, but it would literally, like, having... The game was already kind of, like, straining just to handle the things that it did, but that'd be great. There's a lot of nonsense that happens. Alright, where are we heading? This guy is an honorary digger now. He's a gold digger. She ain't nothing but a gold digger. She ain't messing with a broke Kanye. I really hate words that rhyme with the N-word. I'm always afraid that I'm just gonna accidentally say it. Surface of the Pits gang. Oh, Sourface. Sorry, I read that wrong. You're Sourface of the Pits gang. I'm evil incarnate. I'm going to defeat you. Are you ready? Sour face? What the? What are you shooting at me? Oh my god. Stop that! Okay, that's quite enough of that. Stop that, you skanky bitch. Thank God I'm not the only one. Yeah. Oh, trust me, I will accidentally slip. Not like tongue-wise. I'll accidentally will slip and say it. I guess? I don't know. Wow, that's a lot of experience. Yeah, he's part spider, I guess. Well, there goes Sourface. It's my turn. Our purpose is almost achieved. Our last job is to defeat you. I'm Corin of the strongest fighter of the Pits gang. You better listen to me. Are you Pote Spoder? No, you're part bullshit. That's what you are. Jesus. Oh, you're really bullshit. I missed that ledge. How? Okay. What the fuck? This guy's making me breakdance. Ah! Okay, that is really bullshit. Oh, come on. What was that? He made me breakdance to my death. What was that? Okay, not only is that fight dumb because of the freaking conveyor belt into spikes, but not only that, I can barely get on the platforms because of my momentum, and I have to jump that high. 2, he breakdanced me to my death. That's a word I would never expect to use in one sentence. What in the actual hell was that? I'm sorry, these fights are hilarious and I love it. Oh, okay, this game's gotten fun again. All the bullshit leading up to this entire time, and it only took 3 hours. I did not do a lot of progression. Half of it's me spent trying to find where I gotta go, and I finally find a bit, and then backtracking to another town that's in the beginning of the game where everyone's thirsty, and me complaining, and me looking at a map because the water portions, because I gotta figure out where I gotta surf to, and then I take forever with those platforming bullshit. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a death by Snoo Snoo. I mean, if the guy wants to fucking break my pelvis, fine. Is that actually how Snoo Snoo spelt? I thought it was O-O. Well, alright, well. It may be a reference to Futurama and I spelt it wrong. That's good because that means Snoo Snoo has a different... That means Snoo Snoo's name is actually unique and not just a ripoff. I feel better now. That means her name is her own and not just a word used in Futurama. But I died by Snoo Snoo any day. I'll take those thighs. Monster Hunter nude mod for Snoo Snoo win. I wouldn't be surprised if there already is one for PC. Ah, well, alright. I didn't actually look that up. I just named her Snoo Snoo because I like the name, and I know Zero mentions and references that quite a bit, and I thought it'd be funny and it'd make him laugh, and it did the job. And I like the name. I think it's a good name for a character. But it also does feel unique. Like, while yeah, it's a reference, but it feels unique even more now that it's misspelt. I am Snoo Snoo, descendant of Snoo Snoo, father of Snoo. Daughter of Snoo. No, Snoo is my father and Snoo is my mother. I am Snoo Snoo. The descendant of the Snoo clan. Golden Boy! Goldilocks. Alright, I'm gonna keep my magic because we don't know what's in this dungeon. I don't know what's in this dungeon. I don't know what other fucking mini-boss fights I'm gonna have. What the hell am I fighting? A pyramid? Oh, God! These are mobile pyramids. Mobile mids! Oh, God, they're flying pyramids. Oh, my God, it's a mech pyramid. Get the fuck out of here, you weird fucking gingerbread pyramid-looking motherfucker. Get out of here. I can go for some gingerbread. Haven't had some gingerbread in a while. Now I just need to get a redhead to make me some. If you get a redhead to make you bread, does that make it gingerbread? I'll see myself out. I wouldn't mind. If you actually know how to make actual gingerbread and you're not going along with my dumb joke. I wouldn't actually mind. Gingerbread's actually good. Well, at least when I had it, it was. That and eggnog. What is this, Christmas? Stop fucking blocking. Hey, I'd appreciate it. I wouldn't mind. My character looks like he's about to fart. I'm not an alcoholic, but I would love some eggnog. The non-alcoholic, of course. I mean, I wouldn't mind some alcohol, but I don't really like alcohol. But I've had both. Alcohol is really kind of not that bad if you... Oh, the other guy's dead. You get the non-adult kind? Oh, yeah, you see, you're not a drinker either then, Good, I'm just not an I just don't like drinking. I was gonna say I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not. I swear. Okay, so you prefer actual drinks besides just alcoholic eggnog. I mean, I've had both. It's not bad. The worst thing mixing alcohol with was those candy, or chocolate, rather. If anyone's ever had those, where it's literally just chocolate liquor bottles mixed with actual straight liquor, like Jim Beam or Hennessy, like, whoa. The worst tasting hard liquor, one of the worst tasting hard liquors. Oh, I had some of those when I was like in my early 20s, and my God, oh. I don't like hard liquor as is. I don't mind being drunk, I just don't want to be wasted shit-faced to the point where I'm telling girls I love them, because I've done it. That end, I'm rolling on the floor, spinning in circles. Literally, my body feels like it's rotating, and I'm dizzy as fuck. I hate that feeling. Yeah, I put a little eggnog now with spiced rum and peppermint extract. Oh, that sounds good. But yeah, like, I don't mind a little beer. I don't mind drinking I don't mind social drinking some beer. Like, I can drink beer. Hard liquor? It has to be mixed, because I just don't like burning the shit out of my throat, and I don't like being overly drunk. So, like, every time I do get drunk, that's where it ends. I don't oftenly get wasted. I have been shit-faced wasted before, but The last time I got drunk, I had a party with my ex-girlfriend and my friend and his ex, and we drank a bunch. My ex-girlfriend got shit-faced, and I had to carry up my room and everything, and I was drunk, but I was still cognizant of my actions. Raspberry vodka, Michael's Irish cream, so I mixed them in milk and went to make hot chocolate milk. That sounds delicious, actually. Haven't had chocolate milk in forever. I mean, okay, yeah, I forget. This game doesn't take away progression for deaths. Okay. First, let's use Decoy in midair. And we'll use Teamstar. T-Star. Yeah, get fucked. That was easy. I almost died again, though. Oh, no. Flying enemies can shove it up their monstrous ass. But yeah, like the liquor mixed with chocolate in a bottle that's supposed to resemble the liquor that it came from, or the liquor that's in it, is disgusting. And I already don't really like a lot of chocolate. Like I like my peanut butter, you know, mixed with chocolate to an extent. I like my Butterfingers. I like Reese's. Not too much of it though. Too much Reese's and it gets gross. I like peanut butter. I can eat that pretty much all day. I like Crunch Bars. Crunch Bars are my favorite chocolate. I don't like the straight up like white chocolate, where, you know, the white chocolate. I like me milk chocolate more. I don't really like straight up dark chocolate though. I don't like dark chocolate at all. But too much chocolate and it's gross to me, but mixing that with liquor made that even worse. And I believe that was dark chocolate. I could be wrong. Could have been milk chocolate. But like Crunch Bars is basically my favorite. That's where my go-to. But my favorite type of candy are the sweet candies, so I love me some Skittles. I love tasting the rainbow. Especially in those commercials. My favorite commercials. Can't believe those are commercials. Can't believe that was a one-time of a commercial. It's a banned commercial. Skittles have some weird, like, people make some weird things. I mean, it goes with the slogan, I guess. Give me chocolate cake with peanut butter icing and a gallon of milk. That sounds delicious after the first several bites. Too much cake and I bleh. See, I like cake. I don't mind some frosting. Too much frosting and it starts to make me sick. And the batter, or the breading. Too much breading, and it just is kind of plain. So it's kind of a loss for me. But I do like cake. It's just I don't eat it much anymore since I've grown up. Just because too much frosting and I get sick. Because it's too sweet, and it's just too much sweets. I've never really been like a huge candy person. I love candy, but I can't eat that much candy. And it also has to... I prefer more of the sweet candy, though, like Starburst and such. I've been buying, like, the bigger Butterfinger bars, the ones that come in a package of 2. Not just the normal small or, like, bite-sized ones, but the bigger ones, where you gotta, like, bite into it a few times. Those are really good, and I've been buying the bigger-sized Crunch Bars, like the ones that cost, like, $2. Those are really good. The biggest Crunch Bar, I think it was Crunch Bar. My 7-Eleven sold those really big Crunch Bars one time, and I couldn't even finish half of that. I mean, the thing was as big as my arm. Or maybe bigger. That's what she said. Try one of those fluffy Japanese egg cakes. I don't know if it's cheesecake or what. No, I don't think so. I could be wrong. I would have to see it. Fluffy Japanese egg cakes. That sounds interesting. I love me some sweets. Sweet, sweet sweets. I'm gonna be like Garfield over here. Candy, 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 candy. I'm fucking... I was about to say I'm fucking an alien. I meant to say a fucking alien. But instead I almost said I'm fucking an alien. That's a quote. I didn't fully finish it, but there it is. I mean, I guess it's better than fucking an ape. Which is also a quote that I stated in Sekiro. When I tried to reference Elmer Fudd. Instead of hunting, I said humping. I mean, that's alright. We can all hump apes. We have our fetishes. Don't judge me. Guardian ape is attractive. I mean that... Have you seen his head? Guardian ape gives some mean head. I mean, no wonder he has a girlfriend. I'll stop. I just spat everywhere when I left. More boobs. More boobs. Oh, it's just sponge cake. My bad. Looks soft as a cloud. That reminds me of the scene where Goku eats the Nimbus. Well, not exactly his Nimbus. Actually, no, it was the clouds from Snake Way. They resembled Nimbus, not the same clouds that Master Roshi was given from Korin, but it's the clouds from Snake Way. That's what I was yeah, I said Nimbus. Yeah, it's the clouds from Snake Way, and they just resemble Nimbus. It reminds me of that episode. Because he says, fluffy. Here I am. I'm Tango Man of the Pits Gang. I'm evil and kind. I'm going to defeat you. Are you ready? Please don't make me breakdance into spikes. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, you're just a normal enemy fight. Oh, Jesus, you throw axes. Okay, spam them, why don't you? Can we get up? I'm getting spammed! That's kinda cheap, you know, when I can't actually get up! Guys! What the hell? How do you like getting fucking stun locked, jackass? Ow. Oh, motherfucker. Ah, man, these axes aren't even that hard to dodge. I'm just bad. How many of these do I need to defeat? Thank you. Get out of here, you jackass. That was rude. Aye! Excuse me. Aha! I'm Strawbear of Evil Pits Gang. I'm evil incarnate. I'm here to defeat you. What's this voice I'm giving you? Strawbear. Are you a gigantic straw bear? Like berry that's a giant bear that's dressed as a straw? No excuse for what? My burp? I didn't even know where I was going with that joke. A giant straw bear that's dressed as a berry or a straw. No, you're a weird dude with claws. Oh, I get it now. There's no excuse for that. I get it. My brain didn't actually pay attention to that pun just now. I'm a little slow, sorry. Okay, that guy was easy. A key in the treasure box. Finally, an item in a treasure box that isn't a robot. You're clutching at straws for this guy's name. Yeah, you're right. I am. You're better at puns than me. I'm sorry. Okay, I do want to go back to every other temple or dungeon that has chests that I haven't gotten, but all the chests that didn't give me robots were empty. So I hope I'm not missing on any, like, good items or weapons or things, because I know games will give you chests with items and weapons that you can also buy, but I have yet to get anything that isn't a robot. One robot revives my second player, but I'm not playing two-player, and then the other robot apparently buys stuff for me while I'm busy, but then he takes money from me, so I don't really know how that works, but I mean, that's fine, I guess, and dandy. But it's kind of useless to me, to be honest. I haven't really had much of an opportunity to really run out of items. Only once have I run out of heals. Once or twice, maybe at most. I forgot when this was, but it was like a few streams ago or a stream ago where I ran out of heals. I think it was last stream or the stream prior to that. I like my googly-eyed boat. It looks like I'm riding in a googly-eyed airplane. I can't wait to get my submarine. Mr. Submarine. So, we could go back the other way. I don't know if this key is used for that. Because the way that I battled some of those other bosses, there was that block spot that I couldn't go through. So I don't know if that helps. There's there. I don't know. I like these dungeons though. They're nice. Like the first like massive dungeon that I was in I think it was the first or second dungeon. I forgot which. It was kind of annoying at first. The one with like the warp pots. I forgot what dungeon that was. It might have been the second dungeon. It was kind of annoying, but the boss was fun. I think the first dungeon was Mount Wasabi, I think. Bongo Man or whatever. I don't remember that too much now at this point. It was a few streams ago. I kind of forgot. This looks white. This is definitely not a spot I've been, I don't think. There's no way in hell I could have been here. Oh, there we go! I am true ninja! Spitting all over my mic. Yay! I am true ninja boy. Good. How long before I learn the shotting gun? Also, how long before my character starts screaming "Believe it" every 2 seconds? Or "Date Bayo" in the Shippuden Japanese. Believe it. No alien men go. Okay, I don't know the aliens. Are they flying enemies? Probably. They remind me of... oh, no, they're these fucks. Oh, I hate these fucks. Wow. I was like right on him though. I'm right on him though. Not really. I'm gonna lane above him. Okay, not worth. He does way too much damage. I was on him. I just wasn't the lane below enough of him. Like, it's hard getting to them because like if they're too far up or down, I have to walk to them or run to them. And it's just annoying to reach them in time. And they do way too much damage. That's why I hate those guys. And they are being rehashed several times now. It's not just a reskin, it's literally a change in skin. Yeah, I guess that's the title of a reskin, but usually a reskin is usually the same monster with a similar look, just changed slightly. Like, yeah, okay, I'm literally describing what this thing is. But it's not like he's a different color palette. He's literally a different look with the same moveset. For instance, the Dark Souls bosses in Dark Souls 1, there's 3 fucking asylum demons. Different movesets, but they look exactly the same with a minor change in skin. Is Piccolo burning Elmo? Hype train. Hype train when? Much respect. Wait, what did I do to deserve respect? Well, I appreciate all the Piccolo emotes and the hype train emote and the orgasm face. And the dancing pajama guy. And the burning Elmo. Thank you. Speaking of that, I really need to have somebody to make me a... I really should have, when I had people make my emotes, I should have made one that has a raid sign. I didn't really think about that. My raid ones, though, are basically just my yays. My yay emotes. That's basically going to be like my... Something good happen, I say yay. Or it can be my raid emote. Because I really don't have a raid emote. And then, you know, of course, Lil Be Mad. My pissed off state. And then there's my Pokemon emote. Yeah. The only emote I've made because I'm lazy. And not good at doing that. I'm not good at making emotes of my face. I know it's just Photoshop and whatnot and take a picture of me, but some people are very creative with really good close-ups. I'm not. They're not hard to make. I'm just not really good at Photoshop, but that's alright. Fuck it. Praise the sun. Now all the... Oh, that's right. I forgot. Certain keywords trigger emotes. So all the yay emotes and the mad emotes should be... Well, I just saw my other mad emote pop up for my Twitch logo. My Humar. Which should become an OC. I really need to make my Twitch logo an OC. Pyramid Head! As I always say, don't interrupt Pyramid Head's orgy. You know, you do guys give some good experience, but Lil Be Mad is my favorite. I think it's cute. It is adorable, yeah. They're all cute. Just the artist who made the scope, my Humar, And my emotes of me, they're all beautiful and adorable. I just wish I could actually use them with regular Twitch sub slots, but I only have the base sub slots. So unfortunately, for anyone who wants to use them, has to have better Twitch TV enabled, which I don't think a phone can. I'm not sure. I mean, you can type in like keywords like yay or mad or whatever the keywords are, excited or something like certain keywords like that, happy, mad, sad, or whatever, will trigger certain emotes. And then I'm also full on my better Twitch TV extension slots. So, because there's a couple emotes I can't even use. I have more. I have a couple of my, PSO has mags. I have a few emotes of my mag from Scope's, like, little partner. The little cat friend doing the same poses. And it's adorable. I also have a PSO section ID emote and a Vegeta Super Saiyan God emote. There's my section ID emote. That's one of my mag emotes. That's another one. There's Vegeta Super Saiyan God. And that's Ghastly. I think that was when I played Crystal. Or Red. Also, I will be returning to Pokemon because I need to make a better layout for Pokemon. Motherfucker, I hate being like right up on the enemy and not hit them. This thing looks like he has a mustache. I beat Red version, all 151. I last played Crystal. I stopped for probably to play other games, but I will be returning to Pokemon. And I think also that was probably around the time when I was getting requests, I think. And I wanted to get through Final Fantasy. Like, it was a mixture, I think, between either wanting to return to Final Fantasy full-time, that or I was getting requests, and I wanted to just beat Final Fantasy full-time, and that's when I beat Final Fantasies 1 through 9, but I think at the time I was probably like around 4 or 5, because Final Fantasy 5 is when I started to get all the requests happening, but Crystal version, I'm somewhere in the midst of, and I will be returning to that. Yeah, I'm not very good at making layouts. That's basically the layout I would use if I were to actually, like, record Pokemon for YouTube. I basically just make a simple layout, put Pokeballs, and then I put Pokemon pictures on there to symbolize my team. I've seen some crazy layouts, really awesome layouts that show off the Twitch channel's name, and things are animated. I tried to download GIFs and stuff like that, but it doesn't, it's just, I can never have all that. I don't know where they get all that, and I don't know how to make layouts very well. I'm not like no graphic design artist or anything like that. I don't know if they hire somebody to make a layout that has cool looking look to it. So mine are just very blah. And then when I make it to Gen 3 and beat Fire Red and Leaf Green and Ruby and Sapphire, there's a Pokemon mod of Fire Red and Leaf Green with Dragon Ball characters. So yes, it's called Dragon Ball Team Training, or Pokeball Z. And you literally capture Dragon Ball characters. With fucking Dynacaps. I got a laptop recently. I just need to capture cards so I can run OBS and things. Oh, you did! GG! Well, Elgato's not too expensive. If you're on a budget, it's, I think... Let me look. Zero just recently bought a HD60. Should be around $200, I think. The HD60S, which literally looks the same thing as mine, except it has the HD60S on it instead of just a regular HD60. I think it's just slicker, and I think it's probably better since it's more modern than mine, but mine does boast 60 FPS and 1080p. I know there's later Elgatos, I think, or other capture cards that do boast 4K and whatnot. Not sure if these, the newer Elgatos do. This one doesn't seem to state that. But, like, I don't know. Like, I don't even have that either, so it's not like it bothers me any. Because I was looking up AverMedia earlier because someone on Facebook mentioned it, and they're like $40 or $50. And I'm like, I don't know if that's any better just because it boasts 4K. Like, I don't know if in the long run that's going to be better. It's cheaper to me. So that may not be better to me. But yeah, there's the HD60 and S Plus. 1080p 60 frames capture. 2160p 60 frames per capture. Can't do that. That's the 4K one. Okay, I think that's the actual capture card for the PC though. But that's not what I'm looking at here. Okay, HD60S on the Elgato store is about $180. And I'm pretty sure you could probably find it a little cheaper or maybe a little more expensive on Amazon. But on the Elgato store, the HD60 Slim is about $170. Yeah, it's about $200. That's also where I got my light, which is $200. It's an Elgato ring light. Which I needed because that thing's fucking beautiful because my light sources suck ass and are very inconsistent. And ever since then, my fuzziness has been dramatically reduced. So thank you, Al, for referencing that for me. I would not have. And the donations and love that you've given me to help me get that. Not that, like, you gave me anywhere near the amount, but I used partially what you gave me over time to get that. Otherwise, like, the reason I did get it early, I could have easily have waited. But, like, I wanted it. I just took whatever you gave me and ran with it. Otherwise, it would have been a while, and my streams would have been... My camera would have been finicky with it, without it. So I just like, fuck it, I'm not waiting. That's not... I don't know how great that is. Been so good for the stream quality. Yes, it has. Al, how good is his laptop? You're more of a tech guy. Like, I don't really know how good your internet is, but you seem to stream much better than Supply does. Chocolate Chip. Supply's internet connection makes his streams and as well as, you know, Discord calls look like crap. As you can tell, he goes robotic half the time, and half the time he gets disconnected. But I think that should be a decent laptop. Probably not like pure best gaming quality or anything, but Asus ain't bad. Dual core is not bad at all. I mean, mine's an i7, but like dual core is not bad at all. the ring light has been very helpful. And it's great light source just in general. It's far brighter than any of the lights in my room. So it's my main light source in general, and it's very good. And I can dim it. Like I have it at the brightest setting, but I can dramatically dim it. At least 25 megabits per second internet. At least that's what I pay for. But you stream, your streams are fine. Like I rarely ever see a dip in quality. Like sometimes the streams will dip in quality, and I'll have to change the setting. But your quality is fine. Like I know if your bitrate's not high enough, your quality will be crap. But your quality is perfect, and you stream with little to no issues from what I can tell. I have yet to see any frame loss. And I don't know... Supply's also been having issues with chat breaking. Like, it gives them that, like, chat broke error or whatever, but, like, I've never seen issues with your chat. And you have it so you don't have to worry about that stupid, boring PS4 layout, which is also nice. But, like, your webcam seems alright. You probably do need a slightly better light source, but your webcam is fine otherwise as well. Which also can make streaming stutter, because I tried using a second webcam to have to a different... Whenever I used to try to do a thing where whenever I'd swap over to a different source, I would try to use a separate webcam. And it would ruin my stream. So, like, your webcam's fine, too, on top of it. That's good. Yeah, no problem. And your quality for using a headset mic is not bad. Like, headset mics are good for starting out. So, like, when you start getting more money and invest in an actual microphone, like, your streams will dramatically improve, but your mic quality is actually good. I don't know if that's like a PS4 mic or what, but it's a very good sound. It's not, like, terrible. Then again, my gaming headset would be good, too. It's just these are far better. But Blue Yeti is also very, very cheap buy, too. So if you're looking to buy a decent thing now that you have a laptop, Blue Yeti microphone, Elgato, one of the first two things you would want to focus on getting. Since you have a decent laptop or a decent webcam already, you don't really have to go and buy one. But if you plan on getting a better one, if you don't already have what I have, a Logitech Logitech 1080p HD camera. I forgot what the actual name of the full thing is, but mine's a Logitech 1080p camera. Just a simple webcam. I mean, it's not great by like modern, like some standards that people use, but it gets the job done. I'm clear. You know, you can see movement fine. So yeah, those are like the three main things that I would recommend looking into. Get the Elgato, better microphone, and if you need a better looking quality webcam, yeah, the Logitech HD 1080p camera. Cheap. They're not too expensive. And if you care, I have a gaming chair. I don't know what you sit in primarily, but I have my gaming chair. It actually, I did not intend for this. My gaming chair actually has slots for a green screen. Like there's literal slots for it. I was not intending that when I bought it. My green screen is actually called WebAround. So if you go onto like the WebAround website, it's a green screen that they have, and it comes like in a little carry bag. Very good quality chair-based green screen. If you need a new green screen or a actual green screen. If you have a gaming chair that has holsters like this, but it's Velcro. So you may not even really need it. You have a foldable chair. That's gotta be uncomfortable after a while. I forgot what brand my chair is. It's definitely, I don't think it's X-Rocker. Mine doesn't say X-Rocker or any of that. It looks like one. I don't think that's what it is. But it's a very nice gaming chair. Pain in the ass setting up, though, I'll tell you. Doing this one person would be a pain. Would not have been able to put this together if it wasn't for my mom's help. Just because she needed to hold it. Because you have to fucking put screws into the freaking material to hit the wood on the inside. I hate that part. Was the worst. Putting it together was good, though. I just needed a gaming chair with wheels. Because the last gaming chair I had was a one of those floor chairs. So my dad had to put it up on a... he made like a wooden prop to put it on so I can actually be off the floor and be high enough to be at my desk. And he made it so it didn't carve up the ground, but it was just uncomfortable because it didn't have wheels. So I got this chair for like 200 or a little less than that. Great investment. So I definitely put a lot of money in Twitch. And it's been paying off. It's not like it hasn't. It's paid off a lot. Because otherwise I would not be here today if I didn't put any of the money that I have into this. And I've also put quite a bit of money on YouTube. You got a gaming chair? Yeah, it's definitely a necessity if you're a big gamer like I am or you are. PC especially. But especially also if you're a streamer or a YouTuber, a gaming chair is a necessity. I mean, as long as you don't stream that much or play that much, a regular chair won't hurt your ass too bad, but it just be uncomfortable. Like back when I was doing Monster Hunter World and Kingdom Hearts like I used to. Like I played a lot of Kingdom Hearts and like 12 hours on average of Monster Hunter World. My ass actually started to get blisters and hurt. Now I have never felt that since then, but like I used to do a lot more. My streaming, I did a lot more streaming back then when I was earlier on. But Monster Hunter World, PSO, and such got me affiliate, so it's because of all that dedication that I got the status that I did. That makes me even more happy. Now we just gotta work on getting you affiliate, Clint. After this chair, I'd get an ergonomic chair. Ah, nice. Motherfucker, empty his box. The only problem I have with my chair is that its material causes me to slide off. So I'm sitting on one of my old Dragon Ball hoodies or jackets that is ripped. Its pocket's severely ripped up, and its zipper is no longer attached. And also, like, a lot of the logo that stands for Goku's name came off in the wash. So I bought a new one. And I'm sitting on that to prevent my ass from sliding off of it. No, it's for prolonged gaming, no. It is not. Not only that, my chair reclines. I can pull the whole PewDiePie thing. Can your chair do this? Yeah, mine reclines. And it also has a leg rest, but the leg rest is kind of ass. I feel like if I get up the wrong way, I'll just snap it off. Because it kind of sits against, like, my calves. So it's, like, half on my legs. And, I can't just get off. I wish it was more at the edge of my feet versus the midst of my legs. It would have been a bit easier to get off of it. But it's there. It also has this pillow, which is for like a neck rest or back rest or head rest, but it's best on my head. I cannot have this behind my back. Having a lump against the back of your back is uncomfortable to hell. But half the time I don't even sit in my chair like I should be, because I can't really play games and talk into my mic comfortably unless I'm literally sitting up. It's weird to me. Like, I can't even play the Switch handheld mode with a controller against my, like, legs or anything, because I need to actually be close enough to the screen where I'm actually playing good. Otherwise, like, my quality of gameplay suffers. It's weird to me. I need to be sitting up in order for me to do good. That's why I can't lay down and play in bed on my computer or anything. Wow, I'm surprised you guys are here. Holy shiz. Alright, so that's where I want to go. Other than that, how is everybody doing? Also, I know it's old at this point. The popping is gone, though. I'm sure that's long gone at this point. But just want to make sure that that's not an issue anymore. I feel so drowsy if I slouch and sit back. That too! That too, yes. Yeah, the popping is gone. Good, good. Seeing as you haven't mentioned it, I just wanted to make sure at this point. I don't know what that was. Yeah, I listened to it and I heard like the little weird crackle sound effects. I don't know what that was. There's always got to be some issue. Like, I've definitely gotten a lot better at Twitch, where I feel like I've gotten a handle of the volume meters adjustment for game volumes. And this game is a lot louder than some, but I feel like I'm getting a lot better at that already. I know for a while I think some of my older streams, I think Kingdom Hearts 3, I had an issue where my volume was unhearable for the most part, and a lot of my streams are unhearable because the bar looks like it's high enough to me, but it's actually not for you guys, and I gotta remember that. Like right now I'm at 30 decibels, negative 30 decibels, and I feel like the sound might be good enough for you guys. It's about halfway. I mean, it's not like Dark Souls level of loud for combat boss fights or Monster Hunter World's boss fight combat loud, but it's got more music outside of fights, unlike those games where they literally have just ambience. Whatever you did with the cord fixed it. I unplugged it and replugged it back in. That's the only thing I could have thought of. Just unplug the actual USB cord. Well, the cord within the mic, not the USB that connects to my computer. In the future, I want to look into a microphone that isn't USB based. But this is... It's also a basic microphone for newbies. I'm not really good with a lot of the mic techs. I'm not a music guy or a voice actor or anything, so it works. I'm sure I can get better quality if I used a non-USB microphone, and I hear a lot of people mentioning how bad some of them are. But I've also heard good reviews on the Blue Yeti. It definitely beats my Snowball by far. It also just looks better, and having a swivel arm has really dramatically improved my quality. Being able to get closer to the microphone. With it off, it also has a shock mount, so any sound effects that are coming from me typing or hitting it, well, whatever, or just anything around it, it drops a lot of that shock wave dramatically. Level 3 counter! That. Ninja claws! Aw, shit. Spider shoes! Alright, so we need to find Ninja helmet. I don't even remember where I gotta go now. I think I went everywhere. Almost. Not everywhere, not quite. What was that game? I can't use that in dungeons. I was hoping to. Alright, so I think we've been pretty much everywhere. Been up there. I thought we've been here too. I don't see where else to go in here, unless this is just for this. Unless they wanted me just to open this up, but they mentioned that they had to take back the tower. Not just open it for everybody. But I could be wrong. That could have just been what it is, and it's just treasure. And take out the bomber gang. That I did that. But I thought there would have been a boss fight here, and everything. So far, there's one NPC that straight up mentioned that someone took their aura balls. Everyone else gave me aura balls after I beat a certain thing or did certain thing, but they never straight up told me that they were, like, important to them or, oh, this guy stole our balls. The aura balls in this game are essentially the Final Fantasy crystals. Closest thing to that. As some people live off of that. Not that they, like, affect nature so much, but there's one NPCs in this, like, water city that basically states they lost their aura balls and that's, like, their livelihood or something. But they're the closest thing to the Final Fantasy crystals. Minus, like, oh no, the world is rotting, or the oceans are fucking poisoned, or some shit. It's not that bad, but... I mean, as long as every other ninja game doesn't have freaking aura balls for every storyline, I'm fine. Because Final Fantasy Square kind of overdid it. I'm surprised they stopped with that, aside from returning to that in Bravely Default. But I think they finally got the gist that every friggin' game needing the same plot kind of got old. Not that I didn't mind it in 5, though. Giving you job classes was really awesome. But every fucking other game having the same type of plot kind of just murdered it slowly. I'm just glad they changed it up in the later following games. I don't mind gimmicks like that so much. I know people might, but like, as long as it's a goofy story, I like it. Final Fantasy's had some dumb stories, but I still like some of them. They don't need to be complex. Alright, I think this area is done then. We gave you great trouble. How can we repay you? Please name it. The people in the town are too. I'm looking for balls like this. Do you know anything about it? They are called aura balls, but I have no idea what they're... But I have a blue... I don't know what they are? Is that what he said? But I have a blue one. I'll give it to you in return for your help. Will you? Alright, this is the 5th ball. It is not mine. I think you should keep it. A gate to the undersea city, Mu, is at the pier near Temple Bayon. Wait, it's theirs? That would make sense. It's a water temple, city. As long as we don't face no giants. Whatever that fucking boss is. I was gonna say, like... Gelatin creature? Jello boss? Jello monster? From Ocarina of Time. No water temples, please. Submarine Haipu! Does that mean we're gonna face Emerald Weapon? Ooh, speaking of Emerald Weapon, I'm curious to what super bosses this game has, if any. Alright. So... yeah. That means we need one more... Ow. Well, I was right. 2 more aura balls. We need 1 more aura ball. I don't know what this watch does, though. Yet. 1 more. Yellow, red, green, purple, blue. White. 1 more ball. That guy gave me blue balls, by the way. A blue ball. You know what? That could be a quote. If anyone feels like making that command. Exclamation mate, exclamation point, space, add quote. Or exclamation point, add quote, space, the quote. If you want to add, that guy gave me blue balls. So I found out the special rice and Sekiro are just glorified prism stones. Yeah, essentially. Essentially, yeah. Not only that, there's certain the other rice you can eat for healing, I think. But also there's an NPC that asks you for rice, which I forget what she does. And then I know, I believe for one of the endings you actually have to eat some rice. I think Koro gives you rice too, I think, or something like that. I forget. But if you want if you want the longest and hardest ending to attain, you have to do a bunch of stealth. You have to do a bunch of eavesdropping on Koro and Emma, and I believe you have to get the persimmons, the fresh persimmon and dried persimmon, which involves the snakes, the one that you encountered earlier, as well as the second one. And then you got to give them to the Tempo girl. The girl who gives you the Mortal Blade, and she'll basically grant you access to like the hardest ending to achieve, which involves the most steps. Which also involves fighting Owl twice. Well, I think. Oh, did you? Okay. Good. Nice. Nice. Did you end up did you end up figuring out that one crying monk guy, the big dude from the Senpo Temple, the guy that you that basically is lonely and he's crying? Did you end up figuring out what he does? Have you gone back and talked to him at all? If you want to have any idea of what he does, I can help you with that. I just want to make sure you don't want to spoil that. So I have the prosthetic gun, right? The fan thing. Yes. Yes, you do. That's one. That's one. He has 2 optional paths to take. You can use that on him, I believe, for 1 path. Yeah, he has 2. That's one of them. Using the fan on him. I believe that'll take him... If you want to know, I can tell you what the fan... I believe the fan route does. I don't want to straight up tell you if you don't. The other one I think is better, because the one route doesn't, I don't think, yields anything. The other one does. And one actually might be beneficial for you. But if you beat the game once, I don't see you really coming back to it too much, unless you really love Sekiro. Good. That's why I'm asking. I did spoil already that he has another route, but I'm not going to give you any ideas. So feel free to experiment on your own. And trust me, I did the same thing. I did both routes and didn't really look up much information on him at all until I've beaten the game the first time. So feel free to experiment, my friend. I'm not going to try to handhold you. I want you to do this on your own. That's why I asked. All I'll say is, yeah, he has 2 optional questline routes. So don't worry about that. That would have been hard for you to figure out if you didn't look it up anyway. I would not have known myself. So do what you want to do with him. See if you can figure out it on your own. I'm always here if you need it. I'm not gonna give out any more information on things. I already feel bad that I've given out as much as I have. Fighting tips, that's not really a spoil to me. That's just helping. Well, I started a 3rd playthrough yesterday and got as far as the ogre before I died through Ethical. Fucking yeeting ogre, man! Yeah, that thing fucked me up on my 5th playthrough, which is my recent stream of it. That thing was killing me. That and my playthrough with Supply. Like, that fucker still bothers me. He's not even that difficult, he's just annoying. Don't feel bad, though. That ogre has been an early game buzzkill for a while. Same thing with the drunks. Like, I still panic on the drunk from time to time. Just because he attacks sometimes fast, and he catches me off guard if I'm not careful. Do you have an idea where you want to end the game, or do you plan on fighting the full final boss, the true final boss? Alright. Oh, I should heal my buddy. Grumps99! Sending my boy Grumps over. He just joined the dark side. Oh, thank you! Thank you, Grizz! Grumps! Welcome to the Hunters Guild, my friend! It's going well! Chatting about Sekiro at the moment, but we just beat a dungeon. And got another Aura Ball. For anyone who doesn't know and who knows Final Fantasy, that's equivalent to one of the Final Fantasy crystals. So I believe we're progressing almost near endgame, I think. I don't know, as I've never played the game, but it feels like we are. It's going well, though. Stream started off pretty rough as I was, Super Ninja Boy for the Super Nintendo. Weird, it's a weird RPG mixed with platforming and beat-em-ups. It's goofy. It's very goofy. But, like, random encounters are beat-em-ups. Then there's, like, these caves that lead into a side-scroll segments, and then boss fights are turn-based combat. Do the fastest ending on stream, the longest ending on my main, and then clean up the rest. That's a good idea. It's a good idea. But, for anyone who's not known to Final Fantasy, in the earlier games, you basically collect, like, elemental gems, and eventually you fight, like, the final boss and whatnot. But we got the equivalent of that by beating certain amount of enemies or whatever and doing certain people's stories stuff, main story quests, and we get these colored balls. And we've gotten pretty much... I don't know what the watch and key... The key opened up certain chests that I needed through that last dungeon I just did. But the watch, I don't know what it does yet. The Gift of Love, I don't know if that was just for story thing, because I brought a couple back together. The Shark Cruiser is basically my boat. But it's going well. It started off pretty rough because I wasn't making much progression. I used an overworld map to try to figure out some of the routes back to an earlier town, because my short-term memory is ass when it comes to remembering town locations and names, unless I've been to it enough. You'll be watching here from Discord to support. Well, I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you for the love and support. Grizz, you are an amazing son of a bitch. Shout out to Grizz. Shout out to... Shout out to Clint. Not sure if you stream there, bud, but I'm gonna shout you out anyway. And you do. Alright. Feel free to send support to all of these guys, for anyone who don't know their channels. They're awesome people. I'll have to check you out there, Grumps. But for everyone else, check out these guys. Any friends of them are a friend of mine. I love you guys. Nah. Also, for anyone who feels like joining another... Thank you, always appreciate it. Hey, no problem. And for anyone who wants to join my Discord, feel free to join the Discord. Click the first link in that I was about to just reference YouTube. I'm starting my stream back up tomorrow. It's going to be the first one in like 2 weeks. Hey, man, nothing wrong with taking breaks. It's always good to take a break. or if you got a family or personal thing that you got to deal with. I work a lot, and I don't really have like any family, like a wife or kid or anything, so I basically stream like every day, but it's always good to take time off. Trust me, there's times where I've taken 3 months off to just have some time alone and just relax and sleep. Computer broke. Ah, that's another reason. Just fixed it. Well, that's good. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, well, I'll have to definitely check you out. I'm more of an RPG side-scroller. Like, I don't really play a lot of side-scrollers, but I love my RPGs, platformers, action games, adventure games. I'll play a lot of retro stuff. I'll play some shooters like Borderlands and Left 4 Dead and some other things, but I'm not... I've never really played Dota. But I'm not the biggest shooter guy, especially the PvP side of shooters, so I don't really play any of those, Call of Duty or anything like that, 'cause I'm not a big fan of that stuff, but I'll definitely have to support you guys. Come hang out for a little while. Games don't really matter to me as long as the person streaming is entertaining and is talkative. That personally is what I like most, is when the person is active. The game to me is important, but not as important as the streamer. That's all it is. I mean, you can literally be streaming some of the worst games in the world and I'd still be there. As long as you're fun. Like, I personally not a big fan of COD or any of those games, but Grisshot is a fun person and he's been supporting me since he found me, and it's... I feel like I'll never be able to repay all the love he's given. With you and the bits and just support in general. And you've been lurking this entire time, you madman. I love you. But yeah, like, I like PSO, Phantasy Star Online, Monster Hunter World. Those are like my favorite games. Dark Souls. I like Pokemon. I like some Dragon Ball games. Not too much of the fighting ones, but I like some of the RPG Dragon Ball games. You got 12 different streams up, man. You are a supporter. You're a trooper, dude. GG. Yeah, I got a handful of some of my guys' streams up, even though they're not streaming right now. I got my buddy Zero. My buddy Zero, who you can check out. He doesn't really stream all that much because he's got a family, but he streams with me on occasion with co-ops on Saturdays. Unfortunately, I think this week, because he's going to be working a bit more, I don't know if he's going to be streaming much often with Saturdays until he's ready to or able to. And you can check out my buddy Supply, who's currently timed out on PlayStation right now. I appreciate it. My buddy Zero streams Monster Hunter and stuff like that with me. My buddy Supply, I don't really know how often he streams. He's also kind of timed out on Twitch, or not Twitch, but PlayStation Network right now for stupid reasons, I don't know. But feel free to drop my buddies a follow. Stretch! Oh, that feels good, actually. Alright. Thank you for that. But yeah. If you like RPGs and stuff, Monster Hunter World, Phantasy Star Online are like my top favorite stuff. Phantasy Star is my stream's main staple, along with... So far, Final Fantasy is like my longest running series. And once I finish off the game requests that I have, which are these, I will be playing more Phantasy Star and more Final Fantasy. I'm in the midst of God of War and Borderlands 2. And FNAF 4 I've started, but I gotta work on FNAF 4. Like, I'm very easily startled by the sounds of that game because it's all hearing-based. And I'm a pansy. Game's not generally scary, it's just jump scares that I don't expect to get me. Resident Evil 5 was an amazing game for co-op. I played it all the way through, minus the final boss fight. I don't know why my friends continued the final fight without me, but I've seen them beat it. And I've seen the game beaten. But yeah, it was a great game co-op-wise. I can't wait to... I've beaten the first Resident Evil original. So I can't wait to start Resident Evil OG 2. And I will be playing the remakes in due time, but I've never played Resident Evil. Like, I grew up watching them, so I will be playing them for the first time. I've played a bit of some of them, but I've never really actually done much, so I don't really... They're blind. Hey, Supply, there he is. Speak of the devil. I just shouted you out, despite you being kind of timed out on PlayStation right now. Been playing it for 3 years, beat it like 30 times. Nice. I've beaten Silent Hill 1 and 2 as well. All that's on my YouTube. Silent Hill 1, 2. Did I join in late? I mean, it is late for me, but not really. I don't really know how long I'm going to be going for. Probably going to be getting off here shortly, but in that case, yes. But I'm going for a little bit, so don't worry. Unfortunately, I made a grave error when I was highlighting my Resident Evil playthrough, and I accidentally deleted the first part, and I've been meaning to get back to recording that so I can get a first part up. Just been lazy. In due time, I may plan to do that, or just scrap that and just do a replay through or play the remake. But I will eventually figure out a way to get that first part up, even though it won't be blind and you won't see me fumble around like a derp. You have news! All right, Farmsworth, what's the news? I think I told you, though. You did? No, I don't think so. Is it about your job? If it is, then yes. That you're a full-timer now? If it's about you being a full-time worker now, then yes. If not, then no. Alright. Did I use my... I know we've been stalling. So we have to... Yes. And GG on your full-time employment. Supply is going into the world of a 9 to 5 now. Don't let Zero He say that. What? Congratulations on your employment? Well, luckily he hasn't joined in all day, but I mean he probably... Oh yeah, you did private message me, didn't you? I don't think you put that in the Discord chat, have you? I was gonna say, if you did, then he already probably saw it. I think I have this route down. Ah! I don't want to fight you guys. I think I have this route down. Come on, go down. Okay. Well, tell them on your own volition, then. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. No. Yeah, unfortunately. Grizz, you and your unicorn bits. I love you. Come here so I can hug you for all that. Thank you for the 24 biddies. You and your rainbow unicorn. My God, you madman. Just wait till I get paid, friend. Wait till I get paid. I will drop you all the love when I get paid. So I've already spent $14. I mean, that's not a lot, but I did drop bits in yours and Newbie's channel, and I've just been buying a lot of my Red Bulls and spending money on my insurances, my bills. So I definitely can't really spend more, but I definitely, once I get paid, I'll definitely drop you some more love for all that shit. Straight up. I could just watch ads, but I don't really know how much that does. I know one of my regulars. You blew me up, you damn. Hey man, you're sitting there dropping me all the love. But I'm always here to support anyone, honestly. And you've been, for a new person to my channel, you've been hooking me up. So I appreciate it. How much money would I be making full time though? Well, how much do you make? How much is your paycheck per hour now, Supply? Are you getting a raise is the thing. How much do you make now? Part-time, by the way. How much do you get paid an hour? Is it good money is the thing. Oh my god, more? Holy shit. Fucking 318 total bits. Thank you for 24 more bits. Can I ride that pony? 925. Alright. Okay, that's not bad, but I mean, at Chick-fil-A I was making $9.59, and that was kind of bad for a guy my age. Only making $9.59 an hour for 8 hours. I was barely making 1,000. I was barely making 1,200 a month. If I was lucky, I would make about 1,200 a month at Chick-fil-A. Now I'm making around 2,000. A little over 2,000 a month. Pay grade is every 2 weeks. Well, so is mine. Mine's bi-weekly, but I make 16 an hour, and I'm making averagely around $2,000 a month. Close, not quite, but close. At Chick-fil-A, I was making 600 every 2 weeks, which averaged around 1,000 every month, which is bad. Very bad. And I was making $9.59 an hour. It's bad. For a guy in his late 20s and early 30s, I worked there from the bulk of my mid 20s. You almost make as much as my sister. What does she make? Like 17 to 18 an hour? Depends. Does your sister actually have a career, though? This is just a job. Like, I'm not working a vocation or anything. 19 hours. It's not bad. That's actually very good. Unicorns were lonely. They need friends. Well, bring them on over. I'm always down for unicorn friends. Friends, F is for friends who do stuff together. Well, 19 an hour for not having an actual career. Well, yeah, if it was an actual career, it would be a little more, depending on the job. But, like, 19 an hour, though, for a normal job, though. What does she do? Jesus. I would love to make that. Good lord. 16 an hour, though, is good, because I originally started at Sears at around 12 an hour at a temporary, and then I went up to 13, and then they brought it up to $14.75 for the second full raise, because me working at Sears part-time was a raise from $9.59. Then I got hired, which brought it up to 13 or 12. I started at 11, then it went up to 12 when I got hired, then I went up to $14.75, and now we're at 16 an hour. So I've gotten 3 raises in less than 2 years, in less than a year. Well, 2 years, sorry. Less than 2 years, I've made 3 raises. She works at this bun factory place where they make buns. I love buns. Alright, let's see. What is this? Please make us this submarine this time. Why? The shark cruiser won't do the job? Okay, I'll show you how skillful I am. So excited! Ta-da! This is my greatest work. Subcyclonic and dive down. Wow, 33,000 feet. Alright. I just gotta remember where this stupid spot was. So where can I dive exactly? Oh, fuck. How do I dive? Do I just randomly go in dive spots? Or do I dive with another button prompt somewhere? I'd probably dive at specific spots, but... I have a shark boat. Oh, speaking of sharks, I'm on a boat. Submarine. Above marine. I'm on an above marine now. Alright. You know what? Fuck it. I don't know in relation to things at this point. This is really what I use the map for, is because I haven't memorized where I'm, the new area I've found. I know... Okay, yeah, I am right by it. So I wasn't wrong, I just needed to go down. Earlier on, like, I don't want to really use the map, but I would have been searching a bit. But I knew it was in this general area. I just didn't know if I had to go down or further up. That's all I really like using the map for. I hate doing that. For, like, burgers. Well, I'd assume so. I don't know what else buns are for. Oh my god, another 100. Oh, actual bits. Well, not full straight-up unicorn bits, but bits with the unicorn icon. Thank you for the 100 bit drops. Wait, why is this different? It's unicorn, but it just says straight-up 100 with not many... Oh, okay, it's all at one go. That's why. I'm off to launch my game. Have a good night. Yeah, you as well. Enjoy your stream, man. Have a good one, my friend. I'll have to stop by. And drop you a bunch of love, my friend. Again, everyone, please, go send this man love. He deserves everything. He deserves it. Awesome streamer. And he's into the PvP Call of Duty stuff and, you know, shooters. So for anyone who's into that, I don't like PC, I'd imagine. For anyone who's into the whole shooter things with PC, feel free to go send this guy some love. Even if you don't have PC and you can't play with him, just send him some love if you're more into shooters and stuff like that. And yes, thank you for the shout out on Chip. Send this man some love. He's kicking ass in Sekiro. He murdered the fuck out of Snake Eyes earlier. And probably other bosses that I wasn't there for, but he's doing it. He's cruising through. He's making it. He's doing it. And my tactics somewhat helped him on Snake Eyes. So once you perfect that tactic for Snake Eyes that I told you earlier, that really... He just becomes... She becomes easy. Like, otherwise, she's an annoying fight. Trust me. She's, again, like I told you, she's kicked my ass in many ways in one. Yeah, shout me out. Sure. It's really kind of useless, but thanks. Thank you, Supply. Yeah, I mean, you can shout yourself out there, bud. Don't waste your time on shouting me out, because it's already my channel. Can we stop with this? I don't want to face killer sharks riding a starfish. I'm wasting magic here. You guys turned a stream that I was frustrated with slightly earlier because of the map I was using and not memorizing locations because of my memory and having to backtrack to old locations that I haven't been to in a bit. And, well, because I'm on, like, a different continent and because I just don't want to run around for, like, 5 hours trying to figure out where the hell to go when it comes to having to go to an older town, because it'll happen. And I don't like using a map. And I never did when I used to do it for the older Final Fantasy games, but I wanted to save everybody time and myself time, because I know I'll run around like a dumbass, and I did anyway with certain parts where I try to find towns that I had to find when I stopped using it, or didn't use it originally. But, like, I'm trying. I'm really trying, because otherwise I would use a map when I'm not streaming, or, you know, try to do it without one, but streaming-wise, I try not to do it at all. I made it to this point without using the map. The only time I've ever actually used the map up to this point was the ocean part. I never used it to find locations of things in general, like I did with some of the older Final Fantasy games and Phantasy Star. But those are more essential, Phantasy Star specifically, because some of the layouts of the map are... You have to go around this thing and around and under this thing. It's not just straightforward. Woo! Alright, give me a sec, I'll stretch. Yeah, why not? I'll do the fucking make contact gesture, why not? This area's been cool looking though. Yeah, I'm in a water town. I'm in a city that's built on the water. There's a sunken ship somewhere at the bottom of the sea. Nargi, the string puller, is hiding there. Alright, Nargigante. Not necessarily sure if this guy's the main villain, but it's definitely a villain of some description. It's an awakened character that's been dormant, I guess, or something. Give me your sweet buns. I'm buying some buns. I'm buying some buns right now. Give me all your buns, sir. Yes, thanks. Thanks for the shout-outs. Love mods. Thank you. The modded love is life. Shrine of Amana with retro graphics. That would be neat. What the fuck? I was about to say. Shrine of Amana with retro graphics would be interesting. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that, don't it? Oh boy, where am I? Granted, someone did do Bloodborne in a retro style. Someone also did Left 4 Dead on a retro style, too. I didn't even move. Dead end. I swear, being able to avoid enemies in this would be nice. Please. Come on. I don't think it works on water. No. Definitely not under here. It works when I'm in the normal upper... on the above sea level, or above water, on the surface, but it still was running into random encounters. I don't know if it's a level thing, or if it's just because of other things, I don't know. But that's been a big help, though, being able to avoid encounters. Come on, random encounters, please! I didn't even move! Like, I'm not even trying to fight right now! I mean, I could fight you guys. You give me a lot of experience. You guys are bullshit, though, I'll tell you. Have a lot of health. Come on, stop blocking! My my god. Your health is stupid. Jeez, that's why another reason I don't want to fight them, but they give so much good experience. And hello to everybody joining in right now. How goes it, LD? Oh? Final Fantasy sunken ship?
Here comes Nargi. We have to beat this guy. Attack! How hard his scales are. Ordinary weapons don't work on them. What are we going to do?
Whoa, what's going on? We're being sucked in. Ragna, hey! I'm good, how are you? We're being sucked in by a whale. I'm going Pinocchio in this bitch. Oh, where are we? It's dark in here. Old Whaleman, you're inside of my whale. I'm Old Whaleman.
I live here. I thought you would be defeated, so I used my whale to help you.
We'd be defeated? Are you kidding me? We could have defeated him. Don't be so stubborn. There's a scroll that teaches you how to beat Nagi in Goland. Ask Mr. Slowpo for the direction. Oh, god damn it.
Okay, Old Whaleman, thanks for helping.
You're so understanding. Now, I'll give you a magic door. Defeat Nagi. Good luck. Oh, you've been here for a while. Good lord. Well, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. So has Grishshot over here. Thank you, guys. You can control this whale. Walk along the wall behind me. Push B to return. Let's go. Oh. So that's the whale I've seen. Okay, okay. I see what's good here. I'm a whale now, guys. I was wondering what that was. I didn't know if it was like a random boss or an encounter, but no, it's a freaking boat. GG, man. GG. Doesn't look like I get random encounters with this thing. Oh, that's freaking glorious.
That is glorious.
Except, do I have to dive again to get out of where I am? No, I don't actually. Maybe I do, I don't know. Maybe I do. It's like Final Fantasy, where I gotta dive under certain spots to get to certain access points. I could be wrong. Maybe not. I mean, I can access the water town. No, I don't. Okay, good. I can make it through. Can we go up this way? No. So we have to go find Douchebag McGee again. At least I know the way better than before. So I knew I can get out of there, because I've been down there where that little spot was. I just don't know how to access that little shrine yet. I went the right way. I mean, I know where I'm going, but I think I made the wrong turn somewhere. At Albuquerque. Can I just go around, though? Yeah, I definitely made a wrong turn. That's alright. It's not like I don't know how to get there, I just didn't go the right direction. I wish I could just go through here. Probably could now that I have dive. Let's try that. I don't know exactly how it works exactly. Oh, that's okay. So no, I cannot. It's not the same. It's a shame. Wish you could just get over those rocks. It's dumb. I just gotta find a familiar spot. Are. Alright. So how's everybody doing? Alright. Yeah, no, I wanna go this way. I thought Desert Village was this. Oh, wait. Desert Town was not. I thought I remembered. I know where I'm going, but why am I derping right now? Oh. So I was. My first guess was correct. I go this way. So yeah, no, I guess I don't know where I'm going. I do, but I say that every time I say, I know where I'm going, and I always go the wrong way. It's this way. Oh wait, no, that's not it either. What is happening to me? Yeah, I'm starting to get tired. I'm starting to get tired. I'm definitely... I need to go to the fucking dude. What's his name? And I was going to the guy that was making me the boat. That's what I was confusing with. Not the boat doctor guy. Justice. I'm going to a different guy. There. That's what I was getting confused. That's why I was going that way. No, I know where I'm going. You're back. Sorry for quiet. Was helping a friend with Sims 1 collection to run his laptop. Ah, it's all good, man. I ended up going the wrong way because I thought I was going to a different guy. I know it wasn't Dr. Justice I was looking for, but I was ending up to his direction anyway because for some reason I thought going to him and not the guy that I actually need to go to. Which was that direction. And the area I actually want to go to is over here. So I'm not wrong on knowing where to go, I just made the mistake. Not a hint to go east there. To be honest, I don't know if that's a hint to go to this island, or if it's to go further east. But yeah. Like, I'm assuming that's what it means to go to this island, continent, to go down to this desert village that I'm heading towards. Alright, and then past this village, we go up into this little cave. No, you can fuck right off, you boot slooty. Don't make me Mega Man Leaf Shield your ass. Motherfucker, just let me in the cave! I forgot about this. Slowpo is fucking behind a fucking platforming segment. Magidor. Oh, wait, what? I forgot all about that I had that. I didn't even know what that does. Does that teleport me now? Please tell me it does. Because being able to fucking backtrack to certain towns without actually having to go there would be great. Ho 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 ho. Still don't know how to access those. Rockhedge, an entrance to a mysterious village called Goland, is on an island. Only an ancient giant of Mount Kyojin can take you there, as ships won't go there. Thanks. Again with Mount Kyojin. Wasn't that referenced somewhere else? I know of this stone-hedged place that I need to go now. I was already there prior. You saw me there just moments ago with the whale. It's the area with the stairs and a bunch of pillars, but I can't access it otherwise. I don't know where Mount Kyojin is, though. 'Cause the area I went into was, the temple I went into was, I don't know the name of it now. But it was the village that I just went into, or went past. I forgot the name of it. Fuck. Forgot the name of it. That's not Mount Yokon, I don't think. Or Kyojin. Alright, Magiport? Magidor. What is Magiport? Does that take me to the last port? Damn it! I hate that it just ate that. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Yeah, because it decided to run me into a fight. I don't like that. And I don't want to deal with you guys. Yeah, you... Fucking crazy witch doctor bitches. I think Magiport? I don't know. Would that be the last port I went to? Because it's not really like a thing with resting or nothing. It's not like towns where I rested a town. That wouldn't make sense. I guess it's just teleport. Not port. That's why I gotta test it. And then there's Magidor as well. I want to figure out what's the name of that temple. Did you see that one get drowned? Yeah, they do that from time to time. Can you take care of them? Are you sure? Who are you anyway? Thank you very much. We'll immortalize yourself in the history of Arcadia town. Yeah, they do that from time to time. Thank you for getting the Temple Bayon. Yeah, Temple of Bayon. Yeah, no, that's not Kyojin, wherever that is. Let's make sure I'm here. And now let's go heal. Maybe... Like, Slowpoke doesn't tell me... He never told me directions for any of the stuff. Like, he told me to go get a dude, the guy that you saw me having trouble with all the platforming side-scrollers until I got that guy who could break through Bayon. Never really told me where that was, just that it... To do this, I had a feeling that that one cave I went into, because I went into that cave when I first got down here, before I actually found the town, and I never beat through it. So I had a feeling that's what it was, because it's literally close by this town, and then the temple is literally going down from here. So it's the only spot close by this section, so it would make sense. So this temple, Kyojin, has to be close to this area. Otherwise, then what's the point? Because the cave is also where I found the stupid dude. Is like right above the town, so like those are all close by. Trying to see on the map here if there's anything that might give me an idea. While I don't like doing that, it's gonna be a general idea. I think I might have an idea, but I could be wrong. There's a bunch of stuff. There was like a weird wall. It looks like a futuristic city-like wall, or a prison wall. It's an only area that I haven't been to. So, I've already seen bits of it, so that might be it. As I don't see... There's this area that I've been to already now. I think I've been to every other early area. Could be wrong? No, I've been there. Been all over there. Been all over there, been there. Didn't go there because I can't go there yet without the robot. So yeah, I think that's it. It has to be. No other thing that I can think of. I love that there's like a glitchy dude that's on this top of this building. If you pay attention to this, the top of the building has this weird dude that just glitchy appears. I'll be lurking playing games. Oh, I'm free this weekend for some Monster. Hell yeah, what day? Because I'm off Saturday. And so we have Saturday and Sunday to play. So Friday, if you're down, I'm down after work. Both days? Oh shit, I'm down. You see that? Look at that. The dude's just glitching on top of the freaking temple. You probably can't see it. Can that reappear? Why is that like not... Okay, that's delayed hell. Look at that guy. Just chilling up there. It just fucking glitches. Fucking hell. I've been noticing that on and off. Sometimes I'll walk up and it'll be like, he'll appear and then immediately disappear. But hell yeah, I'm free for some Monster Hunter World. Don't jump. Yeah. Hell yeah, though, I'm down. So we gotta test out these new spells. Alright, let's put in Serene Tech so I can not have an issue with that. Magic door. Okay, oh. Oh, is that a dungeon thing? Because this is magic, yeah, okay. I was forgetting which one was which at this point, but yeah, magic door is, I guess, dungeon escapes. Magic port is teleport. Okay, I was forgetting which one I had. I thought it was magic port that I had. So magic door must be escaping from dungeons then, because I can't use it now, so awesome. Now I just gotta figure out tomorrow how to get further. I think we're ending near endgame. We have one more Aura Ball to get. We have one more ride to get. And I think we're going for our last few dungeons or dungeon. There's only been 2 massive fights though, so far. I guess I'm gonna face the semi-final boss and then the true final boss soon. Tomorrow might be the last stream of Ninja Boy. I knew this game wouldn't be long, that's why I did it. I mean, I knew it wasn't gonna be long regardless. Final Fantasy's old RPGs weren't long at all. I mean, none of them really are, but if you go for everything, yeah, but like, most you'll take maybe like first playthrough will be like 40 to 50 hours. Maybe even less, depending on how good you are and fast you are at some of them, and not like me and run around like a moron. But older Final Fantasy games don't even take you that long, if anything. And I knew this game wouldn't be no more than 40, 50 hours. And just judging by that alone, from how fast I was progressing at some of these, like especially last stream, I knew I was nearing endgame because all I needed was 2 more Aura Balls, and I already got the blue one now. And we've encountered Nargi, who we haven't even fought, but we've found him. We got the blue Aura Ball. We didn't go and talk to the king there, though. We should actually go to that before we get off. I'm gonna go back to that sub-city and see what's up with that. Because he did want me to bring that back, so I don't know if I get anything out of it. He might give me some information on this temple that I have to go to. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. They might have given me info. But I'm gonna go check anyway. They could have given me information on Slowpo. But I'm just gonna go see if they have any information for me. I mean, I think they're the ones that did tell me to go to this guy, but at this point I'm just not, my memory is just not what it should be. It's so bad, it's so bad. I forget things 5 seconds later. I don't mean to be so bad with my memory of a goldfish. Yeah, they're the ones, yeah. They're the ones that gave it to me. There's a man who controls that ferocious Nargi. He's our enemy too. Oh, he's controlled. Welcome to Moo Undersea You at the worst time. What do you mean? Well, 4 men called Pit's gang have arrived now. General Bismol is controlling Nargi. Bismol took our ball. He said you'd let Nargi attack move. Oh, okay. There's a gate Undersea World. Take care. Well, we got that. We got a Oraball, not the Oraball. But I'm assuming I have to go under the ocean to dive into this section. That was my first guess, as I don't see any other way to penetrate this fortress. But it looks like I need to... Unless I can go through, like, freaking little not ravines, but like streams. The little streams. But I don't think I can ride through those at all. Not like Final Fantasy 1, where you can ride through little canals. But it looks like I don't see any spots to like land dock wise on this. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. That all leads to it? No, it doesn't. Yeah, there's no... You can walk up to it. Sorry, I know I shouldn't be doing that, but I gotta figure out. Otherwise, I'm figuring out on my own anyway, judging from what I saw of it. It looked like a giant wall, so there's no way I could just walk into it. So I've already got that figured out. Besides, when I learned that I could get a whale, when I saw that, well, not learned, but when I got the whale, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to dive somewhere. And I knew the moment I got here, there was a submarine. So I knew I was diving. So I figured that they're gonna have me dive into this. I just gotta figure out exactly how. There might have been a town I missed. Horizon Gate. As I don't recognize going there ever. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody. Let's send some love before we head off here. See ya, beautifuls. I need some rest. Massive. Raid. Yeah, it's doing its thing where it doesn't show all the people I have online, does it? What is happening? Alright, let's just raid. I don't know why it's not showing them up on the list. Let's go raid Grizz. Grizz for all that love. Even though he's starting soon. Let's go raid Grizz Shot for all that love that he's given me just moments ago. And he brought over a person. So he's brought over people and plenty of love from his crew. Send him love, even if you guys don't like COD or anything. And if you do, even better. But yeah, send him some love his way. night.
Hey, Lil B, what's up, bro?